What's up with y'all boys and girls, man? Hey, Straight Briggs here with the Pick Dogs Morning Show here on this beautiful money-making Tuesday. Here at the Pick Dogs Morning Show, we're here 365 days a year. Here just to let you guys know our thoughts, our opinions, and how we see the day's sports action playing out. I got two great handicappers with me today. I got Brad Wins Bets, like he usually is here on a Tuesday and Thursday. And of course, usually every day with me here is the franchise player. It's the franchise for a reason. Chris Ruffalo. What's happening, Roof? How you doing today?
Doing all right. Yeah, doing a good start to the week on Monday. 3-0 day. So just hoping to keep it rolling. Just trying to navigate everything, the games that are going on, just seeing all the stuff coming down the pipe from free agency, both NBA, now it's the NHL. And it's crazy. It's been a hell of a day. But ready to break down the card with you guys. We got the Commissioner's Cup today. We got full baseball card, so ready to make some money.
Let's do it. And like you said, you've been hot, man. I'm trying to hopefully you can rub off a little bit on me. I've been bad beat after bad beat after bad beat.
Pause.
Over the last few days, man. It's been just one of those for me. But glad you're doing it, seeing the board well.
It happens. You know as well as I do. It's just part of the roller coaster. I've had my fair share of bad beats too, so I still remember that one day where I was 1-2. I would have had a 3-0 day, and I had two teams on the run line, lost the lead in the top of the ninth. So
be like that, man. Brad, what's happening? How you doing?
What's good? What's good, everyone? What do you like to say, Jay? New month, new goals, new opportunities, right?
Damn, I didn't even say it. I feel glad you called it though. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm ready for a new month. Ready to put June behind me. Not my best month, not gonna lie, but July, ready to switch things up, locked in, focused, ready to make some money.
I gotta fire that tweet off too. You know that tweet come every month. New month, new goals, new opportunities, man. Knee deep in the dog days of summer. Hey man, we're here. Just trying to make some money on a money making Tuesday. I was 0-1 yesterday. I had the under in the Mariners game. That hurt. Personally, I had the under in the Rangers game too. That hurt. Back to back, bro. Back to back.
Oh Lord.
Back to back, Chris. Back to back. They catch me like that. Back to back, fam.
Oh my God. Extras.
We're going back to back.
Man. Man, oh man.
Yeah, I had Orioles team total under in that one, and they had 3. Goes to the 10th inning, boom, 6 real quick. It's like fuck.
Man, oh man. Then it ended really high scoring. That shit's insane.
Yeah, 10-6.
Ain't nothing you can really do about those extra innings over. There's nothing you can do.
Nah.
I feel like, we handicapped the game the right way. It was an under. It was an under. And until it was tied and somebody needed to score one more. But, hey, here's what it is. It's part of it. It's part of it, man. That's why we love it or hate it. It is what it is. We keep it rolling, man. We keep it rolling, and we got plenty of opportunities to do that today. Before we do that, y'all know we usually like to go around the horn on what the hell going on. Just a few minutes came before we went live. Miles Turner leaving the Pacers, bro? That's what we on film? No, bro. I know Hallie out next season and shit, fam. I know you kind of disappeared in the finals a little bit, but he's going to up and lead a squad, man. The Yesers, bro. You going to up and leave? Let's go to Milwaukee? Ew. I get it. He's going to kind of play the Brook Lopez role. I believe he's a better shooter than Brook Lopez. But is Giannis staying in Milwaukee? We don't know. We don't know. So, thought that was interesting today. Y'all got any thoughts on that?
I mean, after Miles Turner's finals performance, I think it may be good to separate and try to go for a new big if you're the Pacers. I mean, that man was an absolute brick in the finals. So, I think I just have a bad taste in my mouth about Miles Turner right now. So I don't know. He is a solid player, but at the same time, I think it might be a good move for the Pacers to try something new.
Yeah. And Other news that came out this morning, I saw that Shea Gilgeous-Alexander got his 4-year max extension, $285 million. Shea, let me hold a couple of dollars, bro.
Was it 4? It was 4, not 5?
I think it was 4. That's why it's so much. I think it's 4.
Oh, Lord.
Bezos.
$71 million a year. He making $200 a minute. He's making like I want to say, what is it? What was it? Hold on, let me pull it back up.
Was it $6 million a month?
$6 million a month. Whew. The day is crazy though. Hold on. The day was how much he making a day? And then I also saw that it's basically $200,000 a day. He's making $861,000 a game.
Goddamn.
Damn.
Dude's basically just gonna fart and print $100 bills. Like, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, I ain't a pocket watcher, but pocket watcher now. And then think about it like this: imagine how much that much money goes for in Oklahoma City. Oh my God, he's
Oh God,
you feel me? He could own the state of Oklahoma with that much money.
He might be the richest man in Oklahoma.
Up there for sure. $30K a minute. Somebody's in the comments, man. Hey.
Oh yeah, someone also mentioned Porter Jr. to the Nets.
Yeah, I saw that.
I like that trade for the Nuggets.
Johnson.
That's a good trade.
Same player, do the same thing. You know, Michael Porter Jr. and the Nuggets just kind of had some beef going on. So
he's too volatile. Like sometimes that shot is nice and sometimes it's a brick. It's either he's great or he's ass. And I think that kind of hurt him in the playoffs because that man couldn't make a 3. I think Cam Johnson will be a little bit more of a consistent scoring option for them. I like it.
I feel like Cam Johnson's sort of the same thing.
Damn. Also just came across my phone. The Bucks, in order to make room for Miles Turner, they just waived Damian Lillard. We knew Damian's probably out. We knew he was going to be out all of next season with the Achilles injury, but to waive him is crazy.
But you weren't going to get anything from him in trade. I don't know. Do you have like an injury? Do you have like a long-term injury, something with? Because what was he gonna? He was gonna make like a pretty penny for the 2-year contract.
Man. It's crazy because like y'all know me. I love hoops. I love the NBA, and it's like right here, right now, we're real life watching like the passing of the old guard. Like it's crazy to see. Like the NBA we used to know: Lillard, Curry, Bron, KD, Harden, like Westbrook. That guard. It's right here in our face. It's passing.
Now Dame Time's getting waived. It's like,
man, Dame Time getting waived? Like, what the fuck going on?
Who would have thought? Like, that is true. It's kind of sad.
That's sad, bro.
Yeah.
What a time. What a time to be alive. Another move I saw yesterday was my Mavs acquired D'Lo.
Are they back to being? Are they back? I was gonna say, are they back to being here?
I did say that, didn't I? No,
it's okay. It's
no,
okay.
They're not my Mavs. It just rolls off the tongue sometimes. I'm still pissed at them. And I don't hate them. Like, I don't hate the players or anything like that. I'll still kind of root for them from afar, but I will not associate and say I'm a Mavericks fan until Nico Harrison is gone. Just that simple. Until he's gone, it's fuck him. And then he's still coming out acting like this shit happened because of him. No, you fucking idiot. No, it didn't. You just got really fortunate. You said, Nico Harrison, you were trading Luka Doncic to win the championship in the next 2 seasons. You were then so fucking bad after that trade that you acquired the number 1 overall pick. That's not, he said the fortune favors the bold. Man, if you don't shut the fuck up, if you don't shut up, fam, please. So no, I can't. I can't be like, I don't have any problems with the players. I actually like the players, except for Anthony Davis on this team. But until ownership comes out and makes the right move for the fans, fuck Nico Harrison. And even on the draft night of Cooper Flag at the draft party, what they was in there chanting? Fire Nico, bro. We not letting up off your neck, fam. We not. So no, I'm not a Mavs fan. I'm not. I don't hate him anymore. I hate Nico Harrison though, with a passion. So
yeah, Nico really thinks he's cooking right now. That's crazy.
It's disgusting. Only way he could come out and say some shit like that is if it really was true that the NBA said, all right, we're going to give you the number 1 overall pick and for you trading Luka Doncic. That's the only way that you could say some shit like that. But you can't come out and say that because then you reveal that the draft is rigged and all that shit. So shut up, bro. Shut up. Enjoy your job and pray that you are able to keep it. You're a foreigner in our city, fam, and we don't fuck with you. Simple. Sorry. That shit still boils my blood to this day.
Foreigner. Damn.
Yeah, I'm a foreigner.
But I'm saying in our city, like he be trying to come to like it'd be different if somebody came to Toronto and was trying to run some shit. Like,
Well, we're gonna see if they do now that Masai's gone.
yeah, you know what I mean? Or like if something like no, bro. No. He be talking like he the voice of Dallas or some shit. Bro, you're not even from here, fam. Shut up. No, man. I bleed this Dallas shit. I bleed this Texas shit, man. It's in me, not on me.
It's on you too right now, too.
But
yeah. No, that pick got me fired up. A couple months away. Shit.
Man, but that's the NBA talk, man. I love free agency time right now. It's a lot of moving pieces. It's going to be a lot of putting the pieces together as the NBA gets closer. I'm ready for the summer league. I'm ready for all that shit, man. I love basketball with a passion. I love it. But there's no basketball, or at least men's basketball today. We got women's basketball. We got a great women's game tonight. We got a huge women's game tonight. We'll talk about momentarily. But I know what a lot of y'all are here for. Y'all not here to hear me rant, even though I think y'all are in my head sometimes. Y'all here for MLB picks today on this beautiful money-making Tuesday, first day of July. Y'all boys ready to get it done?
Yes, sir.
Well, let's do it. Y'all know there'll be more rants from me. Y'all know how it is, bro. It's okay. First game on the board. We got the Toronto Blue Jays. They're battling it out with the New York Yankees, a.k.a. the Bronx Bombers. In this matchup, we have Max Fried, a.k.a. Max French Fries, out on the road facing Kevin Gausman. Really good pitching matchup today. We'll see if the Blue Jays can stay as hot as they've been really over the last month or so. We got the Padres and the Phillies. I saw y'all was mad at me about my about my Padres pick yesterday on the show.
You take them ML?
Yeah. They didn't score.
I was on Phillies run line.
Yeah, it happens.
It's all good.
Nick Pivetta on the mound for them boys today. See if he can do any better versus Chris Sanchez. We got the Minnesota Twins, the 50-50 Twins, out on the road facing the money Marlins. And we have the Cardinals battling it out with the Pirates. Palante versus Mama, there goes that man. I would probably say the second best pitcher in baseball. Paul Skeens.
Yeah. Arguably.
I would personally say probably second best pitcher in baseball. There's an argument for probably a couple other guys. I'm interested to see what y'all think in the comments. Y'all know who my number one is. Y'all know. So we ain't even got to discuss. Scoop. Chris, what you feeling right now?
I hate to do this on Canada Day, but I gotta take the Yankees.
Oh, today's Canada Day?
Yeah.
What's the Blue? I feel like we discussed this last year. What is the Blue Jays record on Canada Day?
Hold on. Look.
What is Canada Day? Like the Independence Day or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's basically like our 4th of July.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you
You
think
guys
their
get,
record is? Do you think their record is above or below 500?
If I remember from last year, it's below. They're not that good on Canada Day.
Yeah, it is a 355 win percentage.
Damn, so they're bad.
16-29. And for me, it's just like the problem for me is that, just Max Fried is on another level right now. The Jays are not as hot against lefties as they were, just a couple of weeks ago. The Yankees have fantastic numbers against Kevin Gausman. I'm just trying to pull them up here because you kind of have to scratch your head a little bit when you see them. But I mean, Gausman in his last 3 starts against the Yankees, including the 1 start this season, 11 2/3 innings of work, 18 runs allowed, 17 earned. He's just been getting shelled against the Yankees. Just doesn't have it. So I'll take the Yankees here. The price has dropped actually close to -150, which I don't mind. So I'll roll with the Yankees. I think I might take an Aaron Judge home run prop. I know it's going to be terribly priced, but maybe it's just a parlay piece you use because he's had a ton of success in his career against Gausman and the Blue Jays. I think I heard yesterday that Judge has 4 home runs in his last 7 games against the Blue Jays.
Damn.
And second most against any team in his career, only behind the Baltimore Orioles. So, for what it's worth. I'm also going to take the Marlins here.
Money Marlins.
Yeah.
You got to say it. You got to say the Money Marlins. You have to say it.
I'm going to take the Money Marlins.
Thank you. Here we go.
I'm not going to do the thing that Jay does because A, that might be copyright infringement. B, it just doesn't suit me. But thing is, Edward Cabrera, I've been crapping on him for good reason. I feel like earlier in the year he wasn't great, but he's been pitching better. I know Joe Ryan is the ace. Can't take that away from me now. He's pitching well, but it's still the overpriced Twins on the road. They won 2 games. Congrats. And look what happened. They got right back to old habits. So the Marlins got some confidence after sweeping that road trip. Take the Marlins here, the Money Marlins.
I'm curious, Chris, what type of cuisine do Canadians indulge in on Canada Day? Is it like hot dogs and burgers like we do?
Yep.
Oh, really? Same thing?
Yeah, we're not. Trust me, we're not that different. It's not like a culture shock.
Okay, fair.
Yeah, we usually grill up moose and
Grill up moose is crazy.
escargot.
Grill up moose.
Yeah, I'm going to fade Kevin Gausman as well. Speaking of Michael Porter Jr., I feel like Kevin Gausman is like the Michael Porter Jr. of the MLB. Sometimes he looks great. Sometimes he looks like shit. Against the Yankees lineup, I think they get after him. And then you got Mr. Max Fried, who, Jay said Paul Skeens, second best pitcher. Could be Max Fried. I would put him in that conversation.
The season he's having, that's a fair argument.
Yeah. To get these odds down, maybe a Yankees first 5 minus half a run could be a play. But like Chris said, honestly, that -150, this is a game that I would actually be willing to pay up. So, yes, I'm on the Yankees there. And then, yeah, same thing. Give me the Money Marlins. I do like an under a little bit more in this game, though. I'm a Joe Ryan guy. I do think he's the best pitcher in this Minnesota rotation. Some might say Pablo Lopez, but I like Joe Ryan. And then Edward Cabrera has been on a tear in his last 5. I think it's going to be a lower scoring tight game, 3-2 type of game there. And then I'm going to take Phillies run line once again. I do not like the Padres in this matchup. The Padres on the road just aren't the same team. They have the Phillies have the better pitcher with Sanchez on the mound. Padres have struggled against lefties. I think it's a good spot for the Phillies to pick up another multiple run win game in that one. I honestly think the Padres get swept this week against the Phillies.
It's not ridiculous to say that. I'm going Phillies too. I felt like an idiot yesterday on the Padres. Everybody in the comments from yesterday's show pretty much told me I was. I believed in Waldron a little bit. I thought the Padres bats would look better than they did. They didn't. The Padres, they've been night and day at home and on the road this season. On the road here against a quality opponent, I just don't trust them. Short, sweet, simple. So I think Devine Dixon just summed it up. But he loved them Padres last year. Mitch loved them Padres last year. He loved them. But yeah, I'm leaning towards the Phillies in that first game for me. Give me an under, Blue Jays. Yankees, also give me the Yankees. Max Fried has been as good as advertised, aka Max French Fries. Shout out to him. The Blue Jays, we discussed how bad they are on Canada Day. I remember we had a pretty extensive conversation about this last year. That's why I kind of remembered it off the top of my head. Because I think I was trying to make the point while I'm taking them with the Blue Jays on Canada Day, and I think they got smashed. I believe that's what happened. I just don't have a clear reason to rock with Toronto today. I know they've been hot over the last few weeks. I know they got one yesterday. I think the Yanks tie this thing up and make the rest of the series kind of interesting. So it's a 4-game set. So give me the Yankees today. I don't love the price. It's not a premium style play, but it'd be Yankees for me. I would lean run line too if I were to play it. I would go run line. I don't like the odds on the money line. The Yankees, I tell y'all, when I bet the Yankees anyway, offensive style team, most of the time I'm just laying the runs with them. That's where the value is more often than not. It's not a whole lot of value on the run line today, barely getting over plus money, but ooh, yeah, the Yankees.
I was gonna say I'm not. You've always known me to be one that's like not the negative runs and odds thing. Like I don't care about that. I'm all about getting the price down, but for me, I don't think there's enough value.
It's not
with the run line. Can I interest you in minus 150 for the Yankees?
How can you get that? Where you see
out there?
Where you see it? Manschmiel?
Yeah, Manschmiel.
Fair. Yeah, Yankees for me. We'll see if they can pull it off.
Manschmiel.
And let's see, anything else I like here in this slot?
And I realized I was like trying to hide DraftKings. I'm like, they're on our betting tools. What am I doing?
I think they both are.
Oh, I don't know. I haven't checked the other one.
Look at betting tools. Are they? Aren't they? He ain't even listening. I'm going.
You talking to me?
Yeah.
Yeah, DraftKings is my bad.
But is FanDuel on there?
I'm not too sure. I don't think so.
Okay, so we still have to call them Manschmiel.
Hey, man, the Money Marlins is hot, baby. I mean, we call them the Money Marlins for a reason. Them twins, they back to the 50-50 twins. They done lost 2 in a row. Until I have great reason not to continue to rock with my Money Marlins at plus money, we rocking with them. We call them the Money Marlins for a reason. Cabrera, I'm higher on him than most. I understand the Joe Ryan love a little bit, but I still think even he's a little overrated, overvalued. So are the Twins. Brad's back in it with the Royals. I know I said the other day the Twins were going to run away with it. But this is going to be a constant back and forth all season. The Royals, they're back in it.
The Royals are some shit too right now, though. Like,
there's some shit too. But
they're literally the same team. Like,
it's funny.
Yeah.
It's going to come down to the last week for y'all on that. So I'm rocking with the Marlins. They're just too hot, playing too well, too much value to pass up right now. Playing a Twins team who kind of has no identity and has no direction, I feel. And Cardinals, Pirates. Are we really going minus 175 with the Pirates? Like, is that the play?
It's the combination of them being hot with their ace in the mound.
That's the play. I don't trust the Pirates bats enough to lay a run line, so I'm not doing that. So the only way I could bet it is either a Pirates first 5 money line and just specifically try to target Paul Skeens, or go full game and pray that the Pirates bullpen doesn't blow it up.
You could go first 5 minus half a run, get those odds down.
True. That's not a bad bet. It's not a bad bet.
But then you got to trust them to score runs in the first 5 innings.
Exactly. Yeah.
Palante's not great. The Cardinals on the road, not great. We trust the Cardinals way more at home than we do at home. So I wanted to bet the Pirates today. When I looked at the matchup yesterday, I told y'all yesterday I wanted to bet the Pirates today until I woke up and saw this line. I said, God, dang. So that's kind of my thoughts. We'll see. Just try to get creative and bet the Pirates today. My advice would be first 5, like Brad said, over half a run, or just first 5 money line. If you specifically trying to target schemes, you can go with Cardinals team total under first 5. You could go with, or you could just rock with the Pirates money line. I'm not mad at paying up for a Pirates money line today. I tell y'all, often there's a few guys that I'll pay up for. And with the Pirates playing as well as they are, Paul Skeens is definitely one of those. And I don't trust the Cardinals on the road. So, Pirates for me today. Art. All right, fellas, that's all for this slot. We keep it rolling. We got the Detroit Tigers out on the road facing the Washington Nationals. We got Jack Flaherty versus Trevor Williams. I feel like the Nationals were just on the road for a month. We got the Athletics and the Tampa Bay Rays. Shane Baz versus Springs. We got the Red Sox and the Cincinnati Reds. This is Brady Singer versus Fitz, Dick Fitz. And we have the Brew Crew out on the road facing the New York OMG Mets. Brad, how you feeling?
Yeah, I like some dogs in this slot. Give me the Athletics. You know, the Rays, they were hot there for a little bit. We saw them lose that series against the Orioles. They lost game 1 of this series. I feel like the Tampa Bay Rays, we might see them come down to earth. I think they're coming down to baseline a bit right now. Shane Baz, I don't think he should be laying minus 165 against anyone. So I'll take a shot there with the Athletics getting plus money, and then lean towards the Nationals as well. Don't get me wrong. Trevor Williams is a tough guy to back, but Jack Flaherty, when he's on the mound, good things just don't happen to the Tigers. He has a bad ERA. He hasn't been good lately. He doesn't have a good win-loss record either. I think the Nationals are the play there against some plus money. I also think an over there is good as well. I think both those teams score some runs. And then I'm going to be on the Reds too. You know, I think the Boston Red Sox, they got their win yesterday with Crochet, but this one with Brady Singer and Dick Fitz on the mound, I just think this is a very even pitching matchup. You know, the Reds are still 5-5 in their last 10. The Red Sox are 3-7 in their last 10. I actually think the Reds are in better form. So I'd rather get a little bit of plus money rather than laying juice with the Red Sox there. I'm going to take the Mets, though. I'm going to take the Mets. You know, this Mets team has looked like shit as of late. I understand. But they're home. They're still favorites in this game after looking like shit. I think there's a reason why they're minus 125 favorite. And I just don't see the Mets continuously losing at home. I think they'll turn it around at some point. I think this is a good game to buy low on them and get the bounce back going. So I'll take the Mets there.
Fair enough. You're a smart man. We'll see if Chris joins us today.
God.
Or if he's going to continue to be a hater. But one thing we know is how good we are at home and how bad the Brewers are on the road. Give me the Mets today. We're fading the Brew Crew. It is Freddie P on the other side. It does make my stomach hurt slightly. But I think Holmes has proven that, you know, he's a really good option. And he's been really good for us this year. He's been a cash cow. And I think he's going to continue to be. I know the Mets overall not in the greatest form coming off the last month, but in a spot like this today, you know, had a day off yesterday. I think this is a good spot they got the bad juices off. They're at home at the crib where they've been dominant all season. I think they get back to regular scheduled programming. That's all I'm saying. Let's get it done, Money Mets. Let's get it done. I don't love anything else really in this slot. I like the Nationals. The Nationals are back in the spot where I love them. The home underdog, getting plus money. That's where we killed the books last season, and we've made a good penny this season as well. The reason I don't love it is it's just been proven all season long why fading the Tigers is just not the right play. Everybody keep waiting on the other shoe to drop for the Tigers. Everybody just Tigers this, Tigers not that good, Tigers. And they just continue to come out and ball, continue to have the best record in Major League Baseball. Fading them is not fun. And although I love the spot for the Nationals today, I don't know if it's enough for me or enough plus money for me to fade Detroit. Forced to play it, I would be on the Nationals. I'm not forced to play it, so I'm gonna leave it alone. Just letting y'all know my thoughts. That's all I really like here in this slot, man. Honestly, I'm not forcing it. Chris, how you feeling?
Not forcing it by taking the Mets.
That's a layup. Hey,
yeah, in like 40% of the WNBA. Give me the Brewers here. Yeah, I've been having a nice little run lately, and I can tell you it's been not been by backing the Mets. Here's my thing. We can talk about the Mets home record all we want. The fact of the matter is we always say the best teams in baseball lose 60 times a year, right? The best home record in baseball last year was the Philadelphia Phillies, and they still lost 27 times at home.
That ain't that many.
So the Mets are gonna have funks, and right now they're in one. And I do not want to lay any sort of juice with the Mets in their current form right now. The Brewers are solid. The Brewers, I think have the better starting pitcher here in Freddie Peralta. Yeah, and the Mets bullpen's been ass. So if I get burned with it, I get burned with it. So what? But I ain't taking no Mets here laying juice. So I'm gonna be staying as a Mets hater. That's fine. Don't at me. I don't care. Just like I said in the comments, it's like, oh, the Mets are gonna win today. I was like, yeah, well, you know what? I'm gonna go.
Damn, Chris feisty today.
Nah, I just hate the Mets.
Coming at the people.
Y'all piss me off.
Keep talking your shit, people. Don't listen to him.
Chris hot right now, but
I got y'all back, chat.
But he's delusional. So it's
Yeah, I've been delusional over the last 3 weeks.
You're right.
7-13. Last 20 games. For those OMG Mets. Mets are garbage.
All right, so let me see. So now, if I haven't bet all of those games, but 7-13, that would probably put me down. They were probably favored in a couple. Let's just call it 800.
I'll do the math on it while we do like the next time slot and stuff. But like,
let's say like 800, down 800 over that month span. But when you add on what they did earlier in the season, we still up. So we loving them. Still loving them.
We, aka not me. You're down $429 on the year. You bet the Mets in all their games.
Mountains and valleys, baby. Mountains and valleys.
Yeah, and the Mets are being thrown into a gorge. Yeah, boy. I really want to talk about that Red Sox game, but just because of dick fits. But I'm gonna go with the Rays here. The Rays, they just keep winning Shane Baz's starts, even if Baz has been terrible, which he has been at times this season. He has. What are you laughing at over there? I see you. I see Jay laughing.
No, I'm laughing at something else. My bad.
Oh, okay. I thought you were laughing at dick fits. I was like, don't look down at when you laugh at dick fits. Anyways, Jay's sick of my bullshit today.
I got a lot going on behind the scenes.
Do you? Okay. The thing about Shane Baz is that, yeah, he's been getting cranked in a couple of his starts, but the Rays have been finding ways to win it, and they're just really good against left-handed pitching. That's my concern. And Jeffrey Springs is really volatile. He can either throw a gem 7 innings, or he can get cranked in 3 innings. So, yeah, it's a hefty price to lay with the Rays, but I feel like it's justified, so I'll lay it here with with Tampa Bay.
Fair enough, sir. All right, let's keep it rolling. We got the Angels and the Braves. Chris's second favorite team. They got Fuentes on the mound. Minus 200 with Fuentes on the mound is nasty.
I think it's Grant Holmes.
I see Fuentes.
It's Grant Holmes.
I see Fuentes.
I see Holmes. Let's see.
Damn.
I'm on MLB.
Let's give one more source real quick. Let me see.
I'm on MLB.com.
Yeah, Holmes.
All right. I'm wrong.
Braves came to their senses.
Okay. Oh, wait, I'm wrong.
Yeah.
No, being wrong. They make pitching. You were right. It was Fuentes up until like 5 a.m.
Oh, okay.
And then the Braves manager woke up in a cold sweat and said, "Oh my God, not Fuentes."
Yeah.
We got the Orioles and the Rangers. Young versus Mama that man, Jacob deGrom. Argument could be had. He up there this season too. I would say top five.
Yeah.
Top five. Shout out to the Gruminator, man. And we got the Guardians and the Cubbies. I'm going back to it, bro. I got to, fam. I have to, because it's the right bet. I know we done lost on it back-to-back days, and I'm typically somebody who says when people say that dumbass shit, it's the right bet, but I lost. No, it wasn't. The right bet is the one that won. I'm typically on that side, but no, I'm not on that side in this situation. I'm not on that side in this situation. 1-1 2 days ago, heading into the ninth, and we don't cash the under. It's nasty. Yesterday was a little more nerve-wracking because it was a little more high scoring, but we still should have cashed the under. It's the right play. Going back to it. We're still 65% clip, bro. I don't think the Orioles do much damage off of deGrom. While the Rangers could do some damage to Young, there's enough of a sample size to suggest how bad the Rangers offense has been at home this season that suggests why this is the line and this is the play. It's 7.5 for a reason. Books are finally waking up. We've been beating them over the head on this under all season. They didn't call us the last 2 days, and they're trying to scare us off today with this 7.5. They're not doing it. They're not scaring me off. It's the right play. So I'm going back to it. That's my thoughts. I'm just letting y'all know my opinion, how I see it. I wanted to fade Fuentes. On me, I wanted to fade Fuentes. I'm mad they changed the picture, bruh. I was finna fade the hell out of them. Too good a plus money to pass up with the Angels with Fuentes on the mound. Look at Holmes. I've told y'all, unless I have clear reason to fade Atlanta at home, I'm not interested in doing so. When they get back on the road, fading their ass blindly. But right now at home, they've earned that respect. They got their swag back with Acuna back. If it was Fuentes, I would have done it. With Holmes, I'll chill. And I think the line in the Cubs game tells you what you know. I think the Cubs probably win that game. Not probably. They should win that game. Like, I think minus 185 is just a hefty price to pay. Minus 190. Paired up with Duke Cubs money line with, what was the other play I liked earlier that was kind of high? Pirates. There you go. Cubs, Pirates, parlay. Parlay God J. Chris, what you thinking?
Okay, let's see here. I'm with you. I think I would have taken the Angels had it been Fuentes, but I'm not going near it now. Just I want to have to rely on Tyler Anderson on the road where he's been less effective this season. What I will do is I'll take the Rangers money line. I'll use that as my parlay piece. I think deGrom has a good start here. I just can't trust this Rangers offense to win by margin just because of how inconsistent the offense has been. But deGrom has been the stopper for any issues that they've had this season. So I'll roll with the Rangers on the money line in that one. Use it as a piece for a parlay.
I'll roll with give me guards team total under. Me and Romanelli were kind of talking about this yesterday on a call, but the Guardians offense is horseshit. I mean, they rank in the bottom 5 in the league in batting average, OPS, total runs, hits. I mean, their offense is terrible. They struggled against lefties this season. I think Boyd has an absolute outing today, and I think the Guardians score at most maybe 2 runs in this game, honestly. So love a guards team total under there. I like under in Baltimore, Texas as well. Let's keep riding with it, man. Look, we got screwed over the last 2 games. Like Jay said, I was on that under as well. Or Baltimore team total under to be specific, still hurt. But yeah, I think this is a good spot. It really comes down to Young, if he could somewhat be serviceable. I think Jacob deGrom deals in this one. So I like under there. Also a Rangers first 5 minus half a run should be a good play. Just really comes down to if the Rangers could give deGrom some run support. And then, yeah, I wanted to fade the hell out of Fuentes as well. I really did too. But I think I'm still going to fade the hell out of the Braves, man. Give me Tyler Anderson. I think he's still one of the better guys in this Angels rotation. Braves haven't been good against lefties this season. I just don't want to lay, damn near minus 200 with the Braves in the spot. I think it's a good plus money shot with the Angels. I think they have a good shot to win that one.
Fair enough, man. That's it for that slot. We head to the last one of Major League Baseball, where it is the Houston Astros battling it out with the Colorado Rockies. Dollander's on the mound versus Gordon. We got the Mariners versus the Royals. Lorenzen versus Hancock. We got the Giants and the Diamondbacks. Birdsong versus Gallen. And last game of the night, we got Smith versus Yamamoto. Yoshiro Yamamoto. Chris, how you feeling?
Let's see. Yeah, the one I'm gonna actually no, a couple I like here. Let's go with the Astros on the money line. It's around minus 145 right now. The thing is that I get it. It's Colton Gordon's first career start at Coors Field. It's only like its 8th start overall, and the Astros do play better at home, but the Colorado Rockies are 2-22 this season against teams that start left-handed pitchers. They just don't win games against lefties. And I just feel like the Astros are the better team with the better relief staff. I think the Colorado Rockies have had some nice relief appearances as of late, but it's still the Colorado Rockies, and I don't trust it. So give me the Astros in that one. And I'll lean towards the over in Giants Diamondbacks. I just don't tell you. I just don't trust Zach Gallen or Hayden Birdsong right now.
Zach Gallen.
Gallen. I've given Gallen the benefit of the doubt a couple of times. And I've been caught holding the grenade. So give me the over in that one. The only reason I would be scared of the over is because San Francisco's offense has been shit. But I think the Diamondbacks are doing enough offensively, and I think that the Giants can chip in enough, especially against this questionable Arizona bullpen. So give me the over.
Yeah, I'm going to take a Giants here. Yeah, Zach Gallen's just not good. And the thing is, I still feel like he's getting priced like he's vintage Zach Gallen. Like, I think odds makers see that name. The public sees that name. They're like, oh, Zach Gallen's a good starter. Well, he's not. Birdsong, when you look at the ERA, it's not pretty. Don't get me wrong, but I still like Hayden Birdsong. I think he still has some good stuff. I think this could be a decent start for him. This game's probably close. Maybe even the D-backs up at the first 5, but like Chris mentioned, once that D-backs bullpen gets involved, things could get really ugly. So that type of matchup, give me some plus money. White Sox Dodgers. I don't like this series for the White Sox. I really don't have to sell you guys too much on the Dodgers, but with how bad the White Sox have been at on the road this season, and now even Shane Smith, that was like their one bright spot this season was Shane Smith, and he's looked like shit back-to-back starts. What? It's like I'm honestly going to do it because just the regular run line -1.5, I think you're going to have to lay like -150 on the odds. I'm going to do the 2.5. I think this is a blowout, maybe like a 6-1, 6-2 type of game.
Fair enough. For me to close out baseball, I get the Zach Gallen hasn't been good narrative, but it's two sides to every story. Y'all acting like the Giants been fucking good.
Giants been asked too. Don't get me wrong.
So it's like you got to be able to hit in order to hit Zach Gallen. So it's like this offense been some shit. And they're on the road. Hell nah. This is the get right spot for my guy. This is the get right spot for Zach Gallen. It's the get right spot, man.
What were you gonna say, Chris?
He's had more get right spots than not this season.
He's Sandy Alcantara 2.0, Jay. You keep giving him chances.
Well, hold on, but Sandy got back at some point, but I don't know.
This is the get right for Zach Gallen. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Like, that's what I'm trying to tell y'all.
Okay.
My guy, Zach Gallen is one of my guys. He is. You know, I ain't been yapping about him because he's been some shit. But
without looking,
now y'all getting a little crazy talking about the Giants trying to come here and beat them up. Hell no. Have y'all been seeing Giants baseball? Y'all talking about the same team that's done lost 4 of their last 5? Y'all talking about the same team that just got damn near swept by the Marlins and then backdoored and damn near got swept by the White Sox? That same Giants team? Y'all talking about the Giants team that got what? What's their record on the road? Man, y'all finna, man.
The D-backs almost got swept by the White Sox too, right? Or no, they almost got swept
by the Marlins and damn near the White Sox too. So
yeah.
But they're at home.
They won yesterday too against Logan Webb, which is a good sign. No, I feel you, but do you want to lay minus 130 with the way Zach Gallen has pitched and how that bullpen has looked? It's like
to get right.
Okay. If I told you in his last 9 starts, how many starts do you think that Zach Gallen has given up at least 4 runs?
If you said last 9, I'm gonna just say 6.
9. 8.
All right, let's play. No, let me look. Let me double check.
He's got a 6.97 ERA over that 9-start stretch. Basically going back to early May.
All right, Gallen, I got a fight for you, bro. Let me see. Damn.
Yeah, fight for him. Cook him up.
I can't even fight for him. Against the White Sox, the Rockies,
and the Diamondbacks are 1-3 in those 4 starts.
I can't fight for him. I tried.
I'm not trying to say you're wrong. I'm just trying to give you the other side of it.
I get it. I'm
not even on the Giants. I'm just saying we just gotta. He can very well win today, but it's kind of like yesterday where Ryan Nelson pitched well, and it was the bullpen that just let it get dicey.
Bounce back outing for Zach Gallen. The Zach Fallen jokes in today.
You know what the other scary thing is? In that same 9-start stretch, I'm enjoying this game. In that same 9-start stretch, how many times do you think Zach Gallen has had more than 5 strikeouts?
2. 1.
And that's his game, is like filthy strikeouts. So
Zach Fallen. Zach Fallen.
And his last 2 starts were against the White Sox and the Rockies.
The Rockies, bro. I know. That's why I said I can't really go to bat for him.
And still lost the White Sox game 7-3.
Today's the day.
Jay went back to his recent games. He's like, who did he play? Let's see. He saw White Sox and Rockies.
It was, you know what it was? He did the, let me see who they play lately. And then it was
Dodgers.
Shit. It's different if we can make the reasoning for him, like, oh yeah, he played the Dodgers, he played the Mets, he played the Braves, he played the Yankees.
He played some shit.
He played in that 9-start stretch. Again, I hate to keep throwing that sample size out, but he played the Rockies twice. He played the Pirates when they weren't the Pirates that they are right now, and lost that game 10-1. The Rockies games, they went 1-1, but those 2 games against the Rockies saw a combined 48 runs.
Sandy 2.0.
Well, if we're calling him Sandy 2.0, he'll turn it around at some point.
Has Sandy turned it around? I feel like I haven't seen Sandy in a while. Is he all good?
No, he just pitched a couple days ago.
Let me.
He got a dub like 3 days ago.
All right, I'm not tapped.
Jay's like, we've already sullied the name of Zach Gallen. We're not sullying.
Yeah, man.
Like, yo, chill.
Yeah, chill on Sandy, man.
Nah, my bad.
Well, okay, no, hold on. Sandy did get cranked by the by the Diamondbacks.
Was that his most recent start?
Yeah. They still won.
I was going to say they won that game though.
But it wasn't Sandy's doing. Like he gave up 7 runs on 10 hits over 6 innings of work.
God damn, how did they win that game?
Arizona bullpen.
What was the final score of that game?
8-7.
Oh wow.
I remember being on the Marlins in that game.
I remember I was on the Marlins that game. I didn't.
Yeah, they were down. So they were up 3-1 in the 3rd inning. Then by the end of the 6th, they were down 7-3. They scored 3 in the 8th, 1 in the 9th, 1 in the 10th. It's not how you start; it's how you finish.
You need to win one game, Chris. Who you taking, Sandy or Gallen right now?
Sandy. Oh, actually, who's it against?
It's Blue Jays versus Yankees today. Your life depends on it.
God. Not Kevin Gausman, not Chris Bassett.
No, he's saying between those two.
Between Gallen and.
Oh, I thought you were saying for a starting pitcher.
Let's say it was those two guys, and hey, going against the Yankees, your Blue Jays.
Oh my, okay.
Yeah, and your life depends on it. They got to win.
Between Sandy and Zach Gallen.
Yeah, I'll probably still go on Gallen, honestly.
No, Sandy. Sandy's going to make y'all eat all these words when he leads the Dodgers to the National League Championship again this week. And then they get to the World Series and they lose, but it won't be his fault. Yep. All right, fellas, that's baseball for today. That's baseball.
Damn, Chris is going to hit the think tank and not give me an answer.
I'm sorry. I had something just pop into my head. It's tough.
It's a tough choice.
Bro, it's not that damn tough. We're taking
Sandy Alcantara.
Sandy, fam. We're taking it's not that hard. WNBA. I forgot to make a graphic. I could probably make it right quick.
Just talk about it.
Yeah, I forgot to make it. My bad. We got the Fever, the Indiana Fever. On the road facing the Minnesota Lynx. Lynx 4.5-point favorites in this one. Right now, looming over this game, CC, she's out. No, she's questionable. She's questionable. Sorry. She's questionable. I thought I saw an update, but she's still questionable. It's a groin, though, so I don't know. They need her, but I thought they needed her against the Wings for that big of a game. But who knows? Maybe Chris knows. Chris, what you think?
To me, I think that Caitlin Clark will play this game. And if she does, I'm taking the Fever plus the points. I'm going to put a little bit on Fever money line. This feels eerily similar to that Liberty game from a couple weeks ago where Clark was injured. Then she was making her triumphant return for the big game, and they came out and they blitzed the Liberty. The Lynx have, overtaken the top spot for me in the WNBA this season. As my number one team if I had a power rankings. But again, for me, the spot just says Fever. I understand that the Lynx, been there, done that, won this one before, but I'm taking the Fever and the points on the money line.
Brett.
I'm on the Lynx. I'm going to lay the points. Look, man, the Lynx have been playing out of their minds lately. In the beginning of the season, they struggled to cover. As of late, it hasn't been that way at all. What they've covered in 5 of their last 6, 7 of their last 10. This team's on a roll right now, and I just think the defense of the Lynx they'll control the pace of this game, slow down that Fever offense, and I just don't like this matchup for the Fever, man. Fever are best in games where fast pace, a lot of scoring, and that's exactly what the Lynx does, is stop that style of play. So I think it's especially if Caitlin Clark's out, Minnesota will have the best player on the court with Collier. I think it's a good spot for the Lynx to pick up a winning cover here.
I'm conflicted on this game. I don't know. I probably won't have a premium. I need to know what's up with CC. I need to know what's up with CC, man. I'm short, sweet, simple. She plays, I'm on Fever money line. She doesn't play, I'm just not gonna bet the game. I'm still gonna watch. I'm not gonna bet. That's pretty clear English, so I could put it in. Caitlin plays, I'm on the Fever money line. Caitlin doesn't play, I'm not betting the game. She's that style of player, you know. The style completely changes for the Fever when she's on and off the floor. It's not even the same game they're playing. It's like I think with her on the floor, the Fever's play style definitely is gonna cause Minnesota some issues. No real need for me to ramble anymore. Caitlin plays, I'm betting the Fever. If she doesn't, I'm not betting the game. It's pretty much that simple. We'll see when the news breaks. I'll tweet it as soon as it breaks. Speaking of WNBA, though, I saw a lot of y'all was not happy with my Angel Reese take yesterday. It's okay. It's okay. I'll be proven right in the end. The WNBA just came out with their Player of the Week for last week. And Chris, do you know who they were? I'll tell you.
Angel Reese.
Bingo. Do you know who was the West?
Nafisa Collier?
Aja Wilson.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's true. I forgot about Aja.
So Aja, through that week stretch, averaged 23 points, 10 rebounds, and 2.7 blocks. That's a good stat line. Shout out Aja. A lot of people have considered her the best player in the WNBA over the past couple seasons. 23 and 10, that's a really good stat line. Would you believe me if I told you Angels was better? Y'all can hate. Y'all want. Y'all can hate. And I see through it. I see it as hate. Because if it was strictly about X's and O's, you would have to give her flowers like I did yesterday. Because last week, bro, she literally averaged 19 points and 17 rebounds. 19 and 17 average with 2 steals per game. Mind you, add 2 blocks onto that too. Mind you, add 6 assists onto that too. I'm just saying, fam, there's going to come a point where you got to stop hating for all you Angel Reese haters out there. I'm probably the biggest Caitlin Clark lover, one of them there are. I love Caitlin Clark. I love her. But there's for no reason where we have to make this something that it ain't. You can love them both. And Angel needs some love right now, especially if you love hoops and you just allowing people who don't watch hoops to beat up on Angel. I don't like that shit. I do not like it whatsoever. The problem was at first with Angel for me was she was not hooping. And she was doing a lot of extracurricular activities outside of hoops. And she felt like she wasn't getting the credit she deserved in hoops. Well, Angel, I was at the forefront saying, you're not hooping right now. You're just not hooping. You're not on the level that CC is right now. CC came into the league fucking hooping. She's a hooper. She's not an influencer. She's a hooper. Angel, over the past couple, the last year or so, it's felt like you have been more influencer than hooper. But as of the last month, Angel has gone full hoop mode. Hats off to her. Shout out to Angel. That's all I wanted to see was you go full hoop mode. And you're fucking balling right now. Keep balling on them. Keep balling on them. Keep balling on the haters. And I will continue to show you the love and give you the flowers that you deserve when you do so, man. So I love hoops, man. I love WNBA basketball. I'm trying to do a better job of just tell the general masses, because I see how much the dub needs the recognition. And I also see the hate that the dub gets for no real reason. It's weird. It's odd. If you hate on women who play basketball, you need to look yourself in the mirror and ask, why? Why? That's all I got. Money making Friday or Tuesday. Wish it was Friday. Man, fellas, we covered it all. All 15 Major League Baseball, one dub. The Commissioner's Cup should be a good game tonight, hopefully. And our best bets are over at Pick Dogs Premium. Those are the plays we feel the most comfortable with. Those are the plays we have the most money on. Those are the plays we love the most. For me this week, I have been a little choppy. I think I've dropped 3 plays in a row now. I was 0-2 on Sunday. I was 0-1 yesterday. I'm still profitable over the last 7 days, even though dropping the last 3. I'll bounce back today. I'm confident I'll bounce back today. I got 3 plays for y'all in Major League Baseball. You can scoop them up in a 3-pack, or you can get the top play for $19. No WNBA play for me tonight. It would have been the Fever. I just don't feel comfortable enough to put it in as a premium right here, right now, not knowing the status of Caitlin. So I guess freemium for y'all. If she plays, I'm betting the Fever. I'm betting them. I'm telling y'all this right now. Freemium. Yeah, that's it. That's all for me for the day. But man, to my been red hot. See, I need to hear from him right now. Chris, franchise player, Ruffalo, what you got going on over at Pick Dogs Premium today?
Yeah, I got my $19 pick-off play, cashed it yesterday as we obviously swept the board. So I got that as on the board. I also got that as part of my Towering Tuesday 5-pack. 7 plays on the board for me in total. Got a couple on there for long-term subscribers as well. If you check out a long-term pass, it's definitely the best way to go. Today's going to be the last day of the 250K. I know I said it yesterday, but someone asked me about it today, and I forgot to take it down last night. So yeah, we'll leave it up for one more day. But today is the last day to get the $250 per month, or $250 off the year. Pair me up with Brad. Pair me up with Jay. Pair all 3 of us up as part of the multi-capper promotion. Remember to use that promo code PICK. Get checkout, 15% off your purchase.
Hop on with Chris, man. He's seeing the board well right now. He's a little more modest than I am. Y'all know when I'm hot, I come here and beat the table, say I'm hot. Fuck with me, rock with me. Now's the time to do it. And when I'm cold, I come here and tell you I'm cold, man. I'm cold as ice. I'm not seeing the board well right now. Chris, he's more even keeled than me. He's just gonna come in here every day on the same beat, on the same monotone. He's just who he is. That's why we love him. But that man is hot right now. He won't tell you, I will. $19, man. You get his top player of the day. He's been seeing the board well. Scoop it up. Hop on something long term and keep it rolling with the franchise player. Brad wins bets, man. That's what we're trying to do, man. We're trying to win some bets. What you got going on today over at Pick Dogs Premium?
Yes, sir. We are trying to win some bets. Let's get this July start off right. Got my best pick in the WNBA today. Go check that out. I know I gave out Lynx -6.5. It is not that pick. I have another play in this game that I'm in love with. So that is my pick of the day. I also have an MLB play as well. So my best play in the WNBA, my best play in the MLB. Going a little bit light today, but got 2 plays. Love them both. Team me up with either of these guys. Hop on a week. Hop on a 3-day. Hop on a month. Let's make some money.
There you go. Hop on with Brad, man, and continue to do the damn thing, ladies and gentlemen. 2 of the most hardworking individuals in this industry, covering every single game every day. So 2 of the best eyes to have on your side right now, ladies and gentlemen. I see a comment that says, Jay, you always say injuries don't move and it's part of the game. Injuries are part of the line. And yes, I agree. And if you want me to break down that Fever Minnesota game, I would tell you that I think the line seemed to me to indicate that Caitlin's playing at 4.5. That's why I'm telling you, I like the Fever. I'm telling you right here, right now, I like the Fever. I think they win it, but it's predicated on Caitlin playing. I probably should bet it, but I'm not going to as a premium. But just letting you know my thoughts. We'll see. It's a tough game. The Lynx are the better team. The Lynx are the better team. I think they're still the second best team in the dub behind the Liberty. A healthy Liberty. But we'll see. Nafisa Collier is as good as advertised, but if Caitlin come out here on that Caitlin magic tonight, it's not much many people can do. And I think we might see a little flash of it. We'll see. Chris, Brad, any final words before we move on to the parlay? What's that time then? Chris, what you got for me?
I'm trying to pull up the odds for a no home run lay today. I'll give you the games, and then when you guys are doing yours, I'll look up the odds for it. But we'll go with the no home runs in Pirates Cardinals. And Orioles Rangers.
I ain't mad at it. I kind of want to play it too. Brad, what you got from?
Let's back some goats today, man. We're gonna go Yankees first 5, Pirates first 5, Rangers first 5, DeGrom, Skeens, French fries.
I ain't mad at that.
One of those motherfuckers is gonna get hit up, but we'll see. Oh, and you got Yamamoto too. Throw Yamamoto first 5 in there as well.
I got a 3-teamer for you. I'm gonna call this the bounce back parlay. We're gonna start with the Nationals. You know, this team. Well, we're not really in a huge bounce back, but bouncing back, coming home. It's kind of the angle for the Nationals. So coming back home to the spot where we love them. I know a lot of people don't want to bet them today playing the Tigers. I got a feeling. Give me the Nationals bouncing back at home. We're going to take the New York Mets straight up on the money line, bounce back at home, coming off of a not so great stretch. And the last one. Y'all know who the last one is. Zach Fallen, aka Zach Gallen, gets his shit together. Bounce back day for Zach. Let's get it done. Diamondbacks, money line. 3-teamer for y'all today. Money making two.
That no home run lay is plus 2,500.
There we go. Money Making Tuesday, ladies and gentlemen. We appreciate each and every one of you that continue to tune in and watch this video. All we ask is that you smash the like button for us. You subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And as we always say, man, if you're rocking with us, rock with us. We're active on Instagram and Twitter all day long. Follow Pig Dogs on Instagram and Twitter. You can follow us individually as well. Parlay Guy J for me, Ruff the Pig Dog for Roof, Brad Wins Bets for Brad. And yeah, man, let's continue to do it. Let's continue to attack the board. Trying to make some money betting sports, man. Same time, same programming tomorrow. Mr. Rundown will be here. So be on the lookout for that. Make it a winning day. Try to act more professional tomorrow. See y'all tomorrow. We're out of here.